It is Friday, the start of a weekend, and I am back in the color green. Y'all, this shirt, I fell in love with it. It is Walmart. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Hey, girl, hey. If you are new here, hi and welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. I am Tish. I am a wife, mom, leader over 40, navigating a life, career, and purpose. Here on my channel, I document that via vlogs. Sometimes we'll sit down and we'll chat. I'll take you shopping with me if I happen to travel for work or play. I love to bring you along, and it would mean so much to me if you subscribe, like this video, and tell me where you're watching from down in the comment area. Let's get this weekend vlog started. It is Friday, and I've had a good day so far. It is now we're going into the second part of the day. I worked first, and then after getting work done, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and pick up the camera so we can get this weekend started. Not much going on, just gonna take it one day at a time. There are a few things that are on the calendar recreationally, but that's fine. I'm going to bring you along with me. Today, my girls are both at work. My husband is at work. The dog is even gone. She is at the groomer getting a bath. And after sitting at my computer for hours, I thought, you know what? Let me go and treat myself to lunch. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And I actually left the house, and I have a book. It's like, I can read, I can eat lunch. And I thought, you know what? I do need to bring my friends along with me. So here we are. We're getting ready to go eat lunch, and then I need to take care of some business for my girls that they asked me to. So come on, let me show you what I'm wearing for the day. Low effort is the name of the game for today. This green knit top, it gives sweater vibes, but it's very light. I'm gonna turn you around so maybe you can see but here is the material, and on camera it looks like a Kelly green. It just looks a tinted different, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's a beautiful green. It had me at hello when I felt it. Like, it feels so good. I love the neckline and even the hem on the sleeve. And, it's down here. Also, y'all, it feels so good. What made me jump at this sweater is because, of course, I can wear it when it's not 3-digit temperature heat outdoors, and I think it'll pair well under a blazer for work. And I mean, it's light enough to wear early summer, and it's also something that you can wear in the cooler months because you can layer. Love it. And the color had me at hello. All right. I have given this top so much praise. Y'all, Walmart. Walmart. Yes, indeed. So I think I need to start linking some of these things for you when I find them. I need to stop gatekeeping because this is Walmart. I want to say it was 19 something. So worth it. Don't let the price of the Walmart price get you, because if you were to purchase this at one of the name brand stores or even the higher end department stores, you would not be paying $20 for a top like this. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Everyday jewelry, my Kendra Scott necklace. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple and low effort today. And I have my everyday jewelry on. My leopard belt, just to break it up. This is, again, I've told you a few times, leopard is my favorite neutral. The pants are an old find. I want to say these are also Walmart. I believe they are. I believe they're the Time and True brand. And I really like the bottom. And then these shoes I have been wearing almost every single day while I have been home, but I am going out. These are one of my favorite pair of Kurt Geiger sandals to wear. Again, because of the color, they're neutral. Hold on. They are neutral. They have, I guess, a little python with hints of gold in it. Then the leopard or animal print, and then Kurt Geiger eagle. I mean, he just does the most for no reason at all. But these tend to go with quite a bit, and they're my go-to shoes. All right, that is the look. I stopped recording earlier because something startled me. So this is directly across the street from my house, this wooded area, and there's a bayou directly behind these trees and wood. So can you imagine the things that we see from, that's it. That's all. Can you imagine the things that we see? The scariest part is, can you imagine the things that we don't see that comes from this area back here? And I mean, it's not just this little section. It's a pretty large area. And then enter my yard. So outside of the normal things like the snakes, the lizards, the deer, and etc. In this little area when I was recording, it's nothing for us to see birds and all kinds of spiders and turtles and rabbits. It's nothing. But I think I saw a mouse run over here in this area, and I've been waiting to see it so that I can alert the alarms and get my husband alerted. I don't know what that was, but it was really small. I know some neighbors have been talking about they've seen moles. I just want to see what it is. So, because it was small and it ran. So it was either a mouse, or it was a mole, or it was a bird. But if it was a bird, I feel like I would have seen the bird continue to walk, because it's nothing for them to be in that area. My dog Charlie loves to sit right here and watch the birds, but okay, that's a wasp. Y'all, my nerves are on edge. Like, where did it go? Yeah. One of the things I do not like about summer, because it's so close, I don't want it to be waiting at my front door, which is right there where we take Charlie out, and it comes in the house. Let's go eat lunch and calm my nerves. I did not want to seem dramatic at all, but things like that scare me. And I am not outdoorsy by any means. Never have been. My mother was not an outdoors lady. Like, she didn't do gardening. She didn't do any of that. My dad, of course, would be outside doing his thing. And whenever we would see a mouse growing up, and even now, it's like, okay, there's mice, there may be a snake looking for it. So now I'm not just going to see a mouse and think, oh, that's just a mouse. It's like, who is chasing you? who is here with you? So my first thought, thinking that was a mouse, is like, okay, so are you running from somebody, and where are they coming from? Is it here? My neighbors are very and freak them out, and I wish I could have that courage and low anxiety when it comes to outside stuff. Had a lizard when we first moved into my house. Had a lizard in my office on the curtain, and my husband was away at work. I had to call my neighbors to come over because it looked like it was a miniature alligator. That's what lizards look like if you think about it. And they came in calm, looked at it, laughed, and was like, oh, this little baby thing, and got it and went on about their merry way. I would have called the fire department if they didn't come over. I'm just terrified of things like that. I don't like spiders. I can do small spiders, but when they start getting big and you can start seeing details on them, that's when it's like, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The zoo, I took my kids to the zoo because that's just exposing them to something outside of them knowing what a dog, a cat, a squirrel, and a rabbit is. I was like, I'm so glad they're caged up. I get the ickies about nature. I do. And it's always been like that. Anybody else like that? Some of my friends, they'll go to their farms and do the four-wheelers and things like that. I did that one time, and going through the mud puddles and not knowing what kind of snakes and things you can, that was such a high level of anxiety. And I was like, you know what? I'll come, but I'm staying in the house. All right. That was my husband calling. So let me call him and alert him of something that he may not ever find to rescue. Yeah. And lunch was amazing. I had a taste for quesadillas, and I don't think they're all made equal because the restaurant that I went to, it's not on the menu, but of course they have them. When I first ordered it, I was expecting the little soup that they give you with the quesadillas, and sometimes it's just a broth. And I've had, most of the time I would get it, I like the actual birria with the brisket and the cheese, and skip the soup because it's really, the ones that I've had is just broth. But this particular restaurant, it's not broth. it's like an actual soup. It has, I mean, the broth is very flavorful. The rice is good and tender, and they also put brisket inside of that. So you can eat the soup alone. And of course, the quesadillas are delicious, and I always add sour cream. They give you 3. I did 2, and I ate half of my soup, and I packaged the rest of it to go for me to possibly eat. I'm not going to say today, because I'm going to probably go to Tzatziki's for salmon and rice tonight, but I'll have it for tomorrow. If I don't eat it, my husband will take a stab at it. So I have a little bit of time before I need to pick up Charlie from the groomer, and I've already ran the errands for the girls. So it's like I need to kill some time. So I don't know if I'm going to go to the Dillard's Clearance Center, or because the last few times that I've gone there, I just went just to go. The things in there that I've seen, weren't like, go ahead and grab me off of the counter. I mean, not off the counter, off of the rack. So, and I really don't have a lot that I would need to get from Walmart. I'm just going, when it gets like that, that's probably my excuse of saying, let me go and see what new items Free Assembly and Scoop has in store. All Walmarts aren't created equal either. So the one that I like to go to, it's quiet. I don't have to say hi, and I could just go in there. It's quiet, and I can turn around and leave. And plus, I like the drive. So I think that's what I'm getting ready to do at the moment. And then we'll come back. I'll come back. I'll pick up the dog, drop her off at home, and my husband and I are going to go and have dinner at Tzatziki's. And you almost always have to know, when I'm going with my husband, we're going to Sam's Club. So I'm just going to bring you along with me. It is still Friday, and I am trying to be a better steward of holding my camera and documenting the day. Oh, I went into the restaurant with my camera, and I usually try not to have it on just so people wouldn't feel awkward. But I did record a little bit of me inside the restaurant, and it wasn't that many people. But the owner, when I went to pay for my food, he asked me, he said, "Can I ask you a question? What is that?" And I told him, and I usually turn it on and show them what the view is. And I, explain to him that it is a camera. I like to capture highlights of my day. And the food was too good and beautiful for me not to capture. And I said, that's what I used it for. And he was very appreciative and was just in awe of the size of the camera. The camera that I'm using is the DJI Pocket 3, and I had the Pocket 2 when it first came out, and the screen is so much smaller than this one. But the quality was great. Don't get me wrong. The quality of the Pocket 2 was great. And just to have a small camera, a couple of years ago with, good quality was wonderful. But my eyes would strain looking at the screen. And with the Pocket 2, I'm trying to, you could flip the lens forward and then on you, but the screen, you cannot rotate it like you can with the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3, the screen is about, I would say it's about 2 inches wide or 2 inches long, depending on how you flip it. And for long form videos such as YouTube, we are able to have it at the horizontal view. And then for reels, all you have to do is just flip the screen, and then you have it in vertical view, and the quality is just as good either angle. That is like the best thing about the Pocket 3. And I did see that there is a Pocket 4. I mean, I have no need to get another camera or to upgrade this camera because it does me just fine. One of the other good things about the Pocket 3 is, one of the good things about the Pocket 3 is it's Bluetooth. So I don't have to download everything onto my computer or a flash drive to retrieve the footage. Like, I can easily upload the information, upload the footage to my phone. Hold on, let me get out of this yield, and I'll call you right back. Okay, I'm back. It's easier to gather the footage. With the other camera, I would have to, use the memory card, put it into my computer, and then get the footage that way. And you can still do that with the Pocket 3 because it uses a memory card, but you don't have to. It can be Bluetooth to your device. Like, for instance, for most of my videos, I Bluetooth the footage from the camera directly to my iPad, and in Filmora, I go ahead and access the clips and can edit and can upload into YouTube. I love that. I absolutely love that. It has cut my editing and uploading time literally in half, because when I use my memory card on my computer, and I don't have an Apple, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but when I upload the clips with my memory card onto my computer, y'all, it takes all day, if not a day and a half. It takes forever for the footage to upload. It takes hardly no time for me to download this into my iPad, and I still have the raw footage though on the memory card. But that's why I love the DJI Pocket 3. I absolutely love it. I love the size because I can put it in a small bag. I can carry it with me every single where I go, every place that I go, and not have to worry about the just it being large and me feeling awkward to have that. So if you're interested in starting to capture your own footage and you want to possibly upload to YouTube, our phones work just fine. These phones now are cutting edge and produce great quality, so I'm not opposed to a phone. But if you're interested in getting a camera, if you're not just wanting a camera to capture still photos, but you're wanting it to be have video features that are excellent, I 10 out of 10 recommend the DJI Pocket 3. 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. That is my TED Talk and Spiel, non-sponsored post about Osmo DJI Pocket 3 or the DJI Osmo. I don't know. Type either one of them in and you'll see. But I'll try to link the camera down in the description box. In other news, on a whim, one day this week, I know what it was. I went to Walmart, found a pair of shoes that I fell in love with looking at. And let me tell you, and I'll have to show you, please let me know. I wish you could let me know now, but remind me that I need to show you these shoes. And I'm going to Walmart now, so maybe they'll have them and I'll show you. But I bought the pair of shoes from Walmart. They're jellies. They're in an amber color, and they look like, and I hope I say the names close to what it is, Wayachis. I've called them Huaraches. And I bought a pair from Walmart, and they're jellies, okay? I'm an 80s born child, So I'm a product of the 80s and the 90s, and huaraches or huaraches was a thing. It was a thing, and they are beautiful. They mostly come in leather, and they can be in all kinds of colors. Of course, you can get brown, whites, black. So I immediately grabbed those shoes, and I created a TikTok talking about how I could not let those jellies go, because jellies don't excite the girls from the 80s and the 90s, because we've sweated our feet out in them early on, right? Not only do we sweat our feet out, but when they tend to break, they're gonna cut you, and can be some of the most uncomfortable shoes, and we slipped and slided all in those shoes. So having the jellies out now just didn't excite me, but those shoes really did. I like them, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet and get a pair. Y'all, all of this to say, I guess that food really did something, because I'm just chatty. So I posted a video about the shoes, and then a couple of people said, I added them to my cart, I'm buying them right away. And I'm thinking, if that's the case, I can start sharing links to where people can purchase something that I may have shared or talked about in a post right away. And I really thought about that night. So I said, without second guessing it, without thinking, oh, I don't have all of the followers and big, large social media accounts, which I don't, I am going to forget that and create or fill out an application to become an Amazon associate, possibly an Amazon influencer. And I'm going to also do Walmart, because why not? I go to Walmart all of the time. Not only am I in Arkansas, where the Walmart headquarters is, I go to Walmart all of the time. So all I can do is just fill out the applications, see if I'm approved, see if I can be committed to it and stick to it, because I also shop on Amazon a lot. I don't want to, but I mean, the convenience right now is just unmatched. And I got accepted to both programs. Yay! Long spiel. But I got accepted to both of those programs, and now it's time for me to go ahead and do the linking and share the things that I do get from those two places often. And it just made sense to me to try it. Now, I don't know if it's going to be successful. It's okay. It's the risk that I'm taking to do it. And why not? That's the question. Why not? So, friend, I'm going to try my best to link what I can, what I've shared in this video to you. I'm going to try my best to link it. I'm a newbie. And if anything, just click on the links and just look at the items. And if you see something that you like, go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it. Like this top and these pants that I'm wearing today are from Walmart. I'm headed to Walmart right now because I don't have anything to do. And I mean, it's small town problems. We don't have a plethora of stores and variety of places to shop. So Walmart, your girl is on her way. So please visit the links below to my newfound hobby of linking product. Walmart trip is now over again. I just walked through just to see if they had any new pieces. But y'all, let me tell you this. And I did show you the short sleeve blazer by Scoop. I had a clip just a few minutes ago of me getting it. So I already have one, and I have it in black and I have it in navy blue stripe, or blue and white stripe. I have it navy blue pinstripe, and I love it. I have always wanted I've wanted for a long time to find a short sleeve blazer that I loved it. Walmart carried it with the Scoop brand, and they, in addition to the short sleeve blazer, they had a matching culotte pant that would go with either the blue pinstripe or the black. Okay, so when I bought my black blazer, it was $36. It was either $36 or $38. When I saw it again in this store, it was marked down to $13. Excellent price. And it's not my first time seeing it on sale for $13, but I was like, I already have one, don't need another one. But I'm thinking, what if I either want to add patches to it or brooches, or if something happened to the previous one that I have, I can have a backup. $13, no big deal. So I went on, and this time I grabbed it and whipped out my little $20 bill, and the cashier said $3.80 something cents. And I was like, what? She said, yeah, they're marked down even more. Under $4, I got that blazer. And right before I walked up to the counter, y'all, I was going to go ahead and take it back, put it back on the rack, because it's like I really don't need it. That's $13. That's $14 I can save. And when she said $3.80 something cents, it's like, yep, it was meant for me to get it. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I'm just going to use it as backup. I don't know if I'm going to modify it in some way. Put, like I said, I can put patches on it, or brooches. I don't know. What should I do with the second blazer? Giving it away is not an option, so don't suggest that. However, I will say, if you like that blazer, try your Walmarts, your local Walmarts, see if they have it, because they have been in store for quite some time, like right before spring hit, because I think that was part of their transitional phase from winter to spring. Go and look. And if you don't have the Walmart app, I suggest getting the app, because sometimes you can just scan an item and it will show what the actual price is for that time. So major score for this Walmart of me doing absolutely nothing, having nothing on my agenda, and that is the only thing that I purchased there, because I was just wasting time. And did you see those shoes? Are they not cute? I'll link them below. I came to give my car a quick wash, and I just emptied the trash. I hardly ever do the vacuuming. My youngest daughter loves to vacuum. My husband loves to do the detailing part where he'll vacuum, wipe down everything. My whole thing is getting rid of trash and separating the things that need to stay in the car, and then the things that need to go into the house. So that's what I did. It's like a quick reset for me. And when I get home, y'all, I'll show you what I purchased from Simply 10. Yep, I went to Simply 10 today. Wasn't looking for anything, just went in there to see what they had, and I did get a few things. And if you know, Forever 21 has gone out of business, and I saw some items from Forever 21 there, and I grabbed them, and now I just need to be intentional about putting them to use. So I'll show you those items when I get home. I am needing to go and get the things out of my car because my husband's going to be ready to go to dinner, and I'm sure Sam's Club shortly. So I'll bring you along for that. I made it in. Guess I could have gotten everything out of the bag before. So I saw this chambray looking crop top. Let me pull you down some more. This chambray crop top, or crop top chambray, short sleeves. It has like a light little cuff. It's collared. And I think that this will look good with, white pants, any solid color pants, and some printed pants. I also think this will look good with animal print. And I saw this dress. I did not need another black dress, but I figured this would be good on days, low effort days. It's this button down collared dress, short sleeves, and it came with this belt, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this belt with it or add my own. But there is where you can, there's some elastic at the waist, so I can belt this. Let's see if it has pockets. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. But yes, it does have pockets. And it's a midi. It's not a max, it's a midi, or I guess it could be almost maxi depending on the height. But I tried it on in the store. They don't have dressing rooms, but I was able to put it over my clothes to see if it fit. I could have gotten a smaller size, but they didn't have it. And this is one of the stores where you just don't wait for them to get a new shipment of the same thing, because they hardly ever. But this dress was $12.99. So got that for low effort dressing days. And where I really should have stopped, I should not have gotten the black dress. But when I was on my way out of the store, I saw these belts. The first combo, again, they're from Forever 21, was this chain belt with the hearts, and the pearls. And then the other one is a black belt with the pearl buckle. And I did try these on in store. They fit. I got the size large, extra large. And let's see, the next combo, again, oh, and these were $10.99. Those were. This combo was also $10.99 for 3. There's a gray belt. I do not have a gray belt. And like all of my belts, if I'm to get them, to have gold hardware. So this one has a gold buckle like the gray. And it's just a thin black one with the 2 hearts. Not too much of a fan for that one, but I really like the gray belt and this brown one with the gold buckle and the gold details around it. So if I don't do this one, and I probably will because I have a belt like this already, except instead of the hearts, it has a bow, and I got that one from Target. I love that belt, so I may end up liking this one. If not, my girls will like it, or I'll just give it away. And the last combo, one of them is really fun, and I'll show you that one. This gold chain belt with the large hearts. So I think that this will be really cute, of course, around Valentine's Day or for the month of February. And then there's this brown one with the large gold buckle. And I like the detail because the buckle almost looks like it is a link. Can you see that? Can you see the detail on that? So I like those. And I thought that that was a great find for Simply 10. I don't know. And I told you that this one was Forever 21. This one is not. But the other 2 are. So let's see how much they were. These are Forever 21. I don't think they have original pricing on here. They don't. So I don't know. Yeah, all the pricing is off of these. So I can't tell you what to compare the pricing to. I just hope that they were not $10.99 in Forever 21. Or that defeats the purpose of getting a deal, right? Okay, so that is what I purchased from Simply 10. And I told you about the short sleeve blazer that I got for $3 and some change from Walmart. That was a score. Now I am waiting on an Amazon package. I'm waiting for some nail polish to come in and a presentation clicker. I've been saying for the longest that I needed to have my own clicker just in case I get into a pinch where wherever I'm presenting, they do not have one, and I would have my own. So if you do presentations, if you're in a doctoral program, master, or if you're in graduate school, let me say that, hold on. If you're in graduate school and you do a lot of presentations, or you've taken it beyond your studies and you are doing professional presentations, whether it's for your job or your business, I think it's important to have your own clicker, your own little Bluetooth speaker, and an extra device to put your flash drive, your HDMI cords. I just think for you to have all of those things on your person whenever you get ready to go and speak on any topic in any capacity, it's good to always be overly prepared. And if you never ever have to use those items, that's good, because the spaces that you went into were just as prepared. So I'm waiting on my nail polish because I want to give myself another set of nails, and I want to do a French tip. I like it, but I wanted to change the color, so I'm waiting on that to come in, and the presentation clicker, because I'm going to try it out. Okay, y'all. I know I've dragged this particular day along, but I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much for spending a Friday with me to get the weekend started. I appreciate you if you've stayed to the end of this video. So do me a favor, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Like this video and tell me hello and where you're watching from down in the comments. All right, until the next video, have a great day. Bye.